Hey brother, and welcome to another adventure here on my channel. Today I'm going to be trying out some things from Carlin Brothers Coffee. This is the coffee brand ran by Super Carlin Brothers here on YouTube. If you have never checked out their channel, it's this really fun fandom focused channel. I primarily watch their Harry Potter and Marvel stuff. They do a lot of fun theories, but my favorite series that they do is called Jay vs. Ben, where they do fandom trivia quizzes competing against each other. It's really fun. Someday I want to be the person that reads the questions for them. I think that would be super fun. They seem like great people, and I am just a really big fan of the work they do here on YouTube. So this Christmas, actually, I got these from my grandparents. Thank you so much, Nana and Papa. They were on my Christmas list because I wanted to try them, but I wanted to wait until I finished up all the Green Day coffee that I tried before. I'll have that video where I try that linked down below. And even though, I'll be honest, that video did kind of terribly, I really had a lot of fun making it. So I wanted to do another video trying out these products that I got. I got their coffee and one of their teas. They really only have one type of coffee. They have this and the decaf, but they don't seem to have like a bunch of different flavors or blends or anything, but it still looked good. I still wanted to try it out. And even though they did have multiple different types of tea, the one I got was strawberry shortcake. So let me tell you the pricing, a little bit about these items, and then I'll move into my kitchen and we can get started trying them out because I'm very excited. I've been holding on to these and not breaking into them for a while. It's been a level of self-control. They have hot cocoa and mocha mix. They have English breakfast tea, ginger peach black tea, and the strawberry shortcake tea. I believe these are all loose teas. I don't think they have bagged teas yet. Well, I say yet, like they're going to in the future, but I hope they do in the future if this is good. They have the decaf Carlin Brothers coffee, and then they have the regular Carlin Brothers coffee, which is what I have. They have some candles, they have a puzzle, they have a t-shirt, they have some mugs, just like fun accessories. The tea is $11 for this, and the bag of coffee is $18, which is on the pricier side. It's not the most expensive I've seen, but it's also not as cheap as some other coffees. It's not as cheap as like the Green Day coffees I tried. Let's see what descriptions these have. So the tea is described as a newest addition to the tea family. Steep a cup of strawberry shortcake loose leaf black tea and taste fresh cream cascading over hand-picked strawberries. It says its caffeine content is medium. It says it has black tea, papaya pieces, jasmine petals, lime leaves, strawberry pieces, natural flavors. All sounds good to me. And then the coffee, you can get either beans or ground, and I did get the ground ones. And it's described as a fine craft coffee. The Carlin Brothers coffee beans are a unique blend of single origin, ethically sourced, specialty grade coffees with refreshing citrus and deep chocolate notes. The Carlin Brothers coffee is sure to satisfy any coffee craving. Roasted to perfection, freshly in small batches. It doesn't say like if it's a medium roast, a dark roast, anything like that. I am excited that it says it has chocolate notes because I found that the coffees I really like do tend to have notes of chocolate. It has some really beautiful packaging. I love the whole aesthetic of the brand. It's very fun, kind of fandom-y vibe without like being a direct ripoff of any fandom, and I really like it. So I'm excited to dive on into this. So let's go ahead and move right on into my kitchen, which is going to be a lot easier for you than it is for me because I got to move all my lights and stuff. All right, here we are in my kitchen, and I think I'm going to start with the tea. But even though I can get just plain boiling water from this, we have had this so long that no matter what I do, no matter how many times I run it, the water, even when there's no coffee in here, still tastes just slightly like coffee. So instead, I'm going to do something that will make any British fans I have here cringe really hard, and I'm just going to warm up some water in the microwave. So that's what we're going to do for the tea. I'm using my beautiful plant lady mug because we're back into like spring, so I have my spring mugs out. Yes, I do change my mugs seasonally, and I will leave my Rae Dunn video link down below if you would like to check it out and more of where my obsession with Rae Dunn mugs came from. But while that is in the microwave, let me go ahead and open this up. It's perforated, so I should just be able to... I just cut my nail, so I can't just slice it, but... Okay, I do need scissors. This is like the easiest packaging ever. Why am I struggling? Okay, there we go. I'm trying not to get it everywhere. Okay. Interesting. That looks different than any tea I have ever seen, mostly because there's actual fruit bits I do love tea. I have used loose leaf teas before and not just bag tea. My favorite tea I've ever tried was the super indie company that I actually found at a convention. And I bought a tea called Vampire Kiss tea, and it had just a little bit of pepper in there to make it just a hit spicy. It was so good. So I've had loose leaf teas before, but it's not something I'm super explored in. But this is definitely unique. Smells really good though. I don't know if it smells like strawberry shortcake, but it definitely smells sweet. It smells like something from childhood. I can't put my finger on it, but it definitely smells like something from my childhood. I'm trying to make sure I get some of the fruit bits in here, just because I want to make sure I get the full flavor, the full experience. So my mom bought our microwave secondhand before I was born, and it's still going strong. Like, sometimes I have to add maybe an extra 30 seconds to something, if that, and yet it's still going strong. It's still great. So yeah, they really did used to make things just better quality. But now we're gonna steep my tea. I'm gonna try this one on its own without anything in it, and then I'm gonna add a little honey, see how that is, and then I'm gonna add a little milk, because depending on the tea, sometimes I drink it completely straight, sometimes I add honey. Like, I vary how I make it depending on the tea, so I want to see what works best with this tea. I feel like if you just know me from my channel, you would think I'm a huge coffee person, but I actually used to not like coffee. Like, I liked tea first. I was a tea person way before I was a coffee person. So I'm glad to get to try some tea, my first warm drink love. No, that would be hot chocolate, but one of my favorite things on my channel, and bring that into my content. Though I will say, if this is good, I hope SuperCarlinBrothers do come out with tea bags, because as much as I understand that usually loose leaf tea is better, I'm lazy and I don't like to have to clean up my little thingy here. And I probably would drink this tea more often if it was in a bag. And I know fellow tea snobs will be like, it's sacrilege, but like, genuinely, the convenience. And like, there are tea bags that don't have to be plasticky, that are completely biodegradable. So I like my tea strong, so this is taking a while. Okay, definitely not steeped long enough yet. I don't know. I shouldn't judge until I let it finish steeping. Ah! Okay. My little tail fell into the tea, so just fishy the bulb out. Starting with nothing in it, just the tea straight. Yeah, it needs something. I don't think it's bad. I think it just needs honey. I think it just needs some sweetness. Because I think the fact that it's like strawberry and kind of, it tastes weird because it needs more sweetness, because these flavors don't taste quite right at the level of current sweetness. I think the honey is gonna save it. Okay, here we go with a little bit of honey. Yep, much better. Okay, it's good. It needed something. It needed a little more sweetness to complement this particular flavor of tea. I feel like spiced teas, you can usually just drink straight without anything added because their flavor makes sense with the bitterness. But this, it didn't make sense on my tongue with the bitterness, but with the honey, it's really good. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I would say it tastes like strawberry shortcake per se, but it definitely has a fruity, sweet taste to it. I don't know if I want to put milk in it. Like, I will to see, but I think just with honey is probably going to be my favorite way to drink this particular tea. But for science, we will put some milk in it. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong that only honey is the best way to drink this tea. That's so good. That's so good. And now with the creaminess, that does taste like a tea I would call strawberry shortcake. Oh my gosh. I am so impressed. I am so impressed. I think I will still drink it occasionally with just honey, because that was really good too. But like, if you are a tea person and you like sweet teas, this is good. This is really good. I like this a lot. If you couldn't tell by my reaction and expressions already, but you know. Oh, that's so good. So good. Okay. Okay, coffee time now. We're gonna do some coffee too. So, I have my reusable Keurig pod here. Am I just struggling today with packaging? I am, because there's literally nothing difficult about this. I'm just failing. I'm just failing. It smells like pretzels, though. I've never had a coffee bag open up and been like, wow, pretzels. But it smells like pretzels more than coffee. Like, if I was blindfolded and I didn't know what this was, and I smelled it, I'd be like, oh, it's pretzels. Weird. Okay, I'm using a different spoon for the coffee than the tea so we don't get cross-contamination in this very scientific experiment of taste testing. So the back of the bag, it says, I'll never forget my first sip of coffee with my brother. It was so sweet. The taste literally made me laugh out loud. Years later, we are endlessly happy to present you with coffee so good you can drink it black, or however the heck you like it. Either way, I'm pretty sure this is about to be your new favorite sip. It certainly is ours. That's sweet. Though I don't know anyone who would go, my first sip of coffee was good. Because let's be honest, it's an acquired taste, and especially if you drink it black, it is bitter. I will not be trying this black because I don't like black coffee. If I drink this black, I will just hate it. So I'm going to make it how I usually make my coffee and give you my review based on that, because that's how I'm going to drink it anyway. It's not fair to this coffee to be like, be better than other coffees in a way I don't drink coffee and don't like coffee. I think I know why I like making these videos so much, because I get to try delicious beverages and pretend it's work. Because it's for my channel technically, so it no longer smells like pretzels and now does smell like coffee. So there's some upgrades, improvement, getting to where it should be. And if I don't use any flavorings in my coffee, which I've been using these Torani syrups. I've been using French vanilla and pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is my absolute favorite, but obviously I'm not going to put flavoring in if I'm trying to taste the flavor of the coffee, so I'm going to do honey and milk, the standard non-flavored way I do my coffee. And stir, and then some milk. It's not bad. I don't dislike it. I just don't know if I'd say I'm wowed. When I tried those Green Day coffees, if you've watched that video, I was like, wow, this is damn good coffee. This, I'm like, yeah, it's good. You know? I don't dislike it, but I don't love it. And it could be also that it tastes like it might be a lighter roast than I typically like. I tend to go for like medium to dark roasts. So I think for a like light to medium roast, it's good. It's just not my thing personally. It's not bad at all. Like, I will drink it and I will finish the bag. I just probably will, like I said, add some flavoring to it to give it a little more. I feel like it could be a little more flavorful. It's a good coffee. It's just not like a great coffee. It is kind of growing on me though, the more I drink it. Did I just not mix this well? Because it's like, the more I'm drinking of it, the further down I'm getting in the mug, the more flavorful it's getting. So it kind of has like a creep up flavor. Yeah. Huh. I'm definitely liking it more the more I drink it. I think I would just personally like to see more flavors from this coffee brand and like a different roast, because I don't think this will ever be my personal favorite, but it's not bad. It also has a little bit of like a nuttiness flavor to it that I wasn't expecting, because it says it's with citrus and chocolate notes, which I don't taste that. It kind of tastes like it has some kind of almonds almost. Yeah, it kind of has an almond flavor to it, which would explain why I'm not like super huge on it, because I'm not an almond person. So I'm glad I tried it, but between the two, I think the tea is definitely way more for me. Again, I don't think either of these is bad quality. It's just my personal taste, you know? Yeah. Okay. There we go. That is my opinion, my first impressions on Super Carlin Brothers coffee and their tea. So let me know down in the comments, have you tried Carlin Brothers coffee? Do you also watch Super Carlin Brothers here on YouTube? Is your favorite series also Jay versus Ben? Because I feel like that's probably their most popular series, if I was gonna take a wild guess. But even if you don't try their coffee, if you haven't checked out their channel, I would definitely recommend their YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun if you are also a nerd like me. And I will also link some of my fandom videos down in the description if you'd like to check those out. I have one on the Loki fandom. I have one about why they should make Falcon and the Winter Soldier gay. But I'll put that down in the description for you if you would like to check them out. And with that, thank you so much for watching. I am going to go finish both of these delicious beverages, and I will see you all next time. And if you have stuck around all the way till the end, have a surprise cookie! She hasn't been in my videos for a while.